Hey champs, how's it going? So today it looks like Fantasy Flight released SpiderHam, and I just took a bunch of pictures that they had on there, and I tried my best not to read anything, and I thought we would do a little reaction together just to see what's going on with this character. So we're gonna start off here with the alter ego, and I should outline this too. I have no idea. I don't really know much about this character like at all. I've just seen images of him. I haven't read comics or anything like that. So if you guys have any fun stories about him, leave them in the comments below. I'd love to learn more. All right. Anyway, so we got Peter Porker, which is very interesting. A cartoon civilian, cartoon power response. After you make a basic recovery, place one toon counter on him. Interesting. 5 recovery is a lot. I like that. That's even more than Hulk. So that's pretty interesting. Good hand size, great hit points. Over to his hero side. That's actually really good artwork there too. SpiderHam, a 2/1/1, 2 thwart. Interesting. Okay. And he's a web warrior. Each toon counter on SpiderHam can be spent as if it were a wild resource. Okay, that's pretty interesting. Spider Nonsense response after SpiderHam takes any amount of damage, place one toon counter on him. Okay, cool. So it looks, anyway, besides, I haven't seen any of the kit yet, but just the fact that we're adding toon counters, it could be cool. I know a lot of characters that rely on requiring counters can feel a little hamstringy at times, like you can't do anything because you don't have X, Y, or Z. So we'll see how some of these other cards are spoiled here, but I do like the fact that you're able to spend it for resources. And his hand size is 5 too, so far, like, I really enjoy these stat lines. Ham it up for 0. I had a cartoon thwart, hero action, remove one threat from a scheme for each toon counter. Okay, that's not bad. If I were to go back here, so as long as he's taking damage, okay, all right, that's interesting. I mean, this obviously could have some value. Hogwashed. All right, we're just going all in with the cartoon stuff, huh? This is good. This actually makes a lot of sense for being on April Fools too. This is good stuff. This almost so far feels like Deadpool, doesn't it? Hero action: remove one toon counter from him. Loudly read this card's flavor text. Choose to either deal 5 damage to a minion or remove 5. This is gross. Remove one toon counter. I think this card's amazing. I mean, I'm never going to read that stuff at the bottom. However, 1 for 5. So long as I took a damage, I'm going to get that counter, and then I could smack back for 5, or I don't know. On surface value, without playing anything, Hogwash sounds like an amazing card. I don't think so. Some more good artwork here too. Hero Interrupt. When you reveal a card from the encounter deck, remove one toon counter from SpiderHam, say some stuff, and cancel the effects. Okay. All right. So we've got a little what the hell was this card called? I know Scarlet Witch has one of these. Cancel it. Doctor Strange has one. There's is it Get Behind Me in protection, something like that. That's interesting. And then the artwork took a big hit. Look at all right, 2 for an upgrade, organic webbing. SpiderHam gets +1 thwart. So now he's thwarting for 3. That's nuts. Hero action. Exhaust organic webbing and remove one toon counter from him. Ready him. He gains the aerial trait until the end of phase. That is nasty. So he could thwart for 6, right? Or 3 and then attack or whatever. That's a really good card. Very good card. Huge wooden hammer. This will give me like Roadrunner vibes. He gets +1 attack. Okay, so now it's 2 attack. Is this the same kind of thing? When SpiderHam makes a basic attack, exhaust the hammer, remove a toon counter, and he gets +2 attack, and the attack gains overkill. Okay, so like to me, this is a much better card for a lot of reasons, but this is good too. This is going to get you out of all kinds of situations, and that overkill, that always matters. Just having it is very nice. Okay, cool. Captain Americat. Steve Mouser. Unreal. Okay. Response. After Captain Americat enters play, give someone a high five. Never happened. Place one toon counter on your identity and shuffle one SpiderHam card from your... Okay, this is an amazing ally. The stats are awesome. The health is great. This is a beautiful card. So far, like I haven't seen really anything that's disappointing about this guy. It might just be one of those things where, to me, Groot has tainted me so much where I'm like, I see counters and I get scared. But I think the problem with Groot for me was that the villains can attack you and do whatever. They're just taking away my counters. They're always working against me, and I have to fight that. This, it just sounds, I could defend, still take a damage, and gain a resource, or not a resource, sorry, a tune counter, in so much that I don't just start blowing all those counters on the wild resource, So it could be pretty interesting. Petulant Pig, hero action. Stick your tongue out. Okay. The villain attacks you, draw 0 for 3. I mean, this works right with his kit, right? He wants to be attacked. He wants at least 1 damage on him. I don't know, like right off the hop, I don't know why, but my brain's kind of going to a protection build for him, even though his thwart is awesome. But that protection, like I could see trying to mitigate having the opponent attack you, right? And just having him do 1 or 2 damage to you, because the health on this guy, what was it, 12? So yeah, no, I dig this card too. I mean, this kind of thing definitely plays into who you're going against, right? Like if I'm going against Claw and he whiffs, he just does like 1 or 2 damage when he attacks, that's fine. But when you start going against like Thanos and stuff, this could seriously hurt. But yeah, that's a really good card. Cartoon Physics, another upgrade. Interrupt. When your identity would take any amount of damage, discard the card. Wiggle your body and prevent all but 1. That's an amazing card too. I like that. Yeah, I dig that. Very good card. Okay, here we go. Now we're getting into some normal cards, I'll say. So Justice, Web Warrior, Lady Spider, 4 for a 2/2/4. Okay. So she's got Lockjaw stats. Response, after Lady Spider thwarts and removes threat from a scheme, if you control another Web Warrior, which you probably will, remove an equal amount of threat from a different scheme. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Right off the top, I'm not really seeing a lot of value here. Very expensive for what it's doing. Although I was going to say one thing that I kind of dig from this is like, I guess, let's say I'm playing any Web Warrior, put her into play, thwart for 2, then I'm going to remove 2 from something else, and then that leaves her back to be able to block. You know what I mean? Because she's taking the 2 consequential damage, but she's very expensive. But who knows? This might just be one of those things you got to play and find out more. SpiderMan. I'm not familiar with this one. Paviter. I can't say these names that well. SpiderMan 3 for 3, and he's a 1/1. Okay, it's all right. Response: after Spider-Man enters play, remove 1 threat from a scheme for each Web Warrior you control. Okay, so this I don't matter. This is 1 threat from a scheme. Yeah, this is pretty good. So he's going to come into play. I'm always going to assume you're going to have a Web Warrior in play, at least 1, right? Your main hero, if you're running this guy, right? So he's coming in, removing 2, and then he's going to thwart for 1, so 3 for 3. And he's sticking around to do some stuff. I don't mind this guy at all. It's very specific for a build, but I mean, I noticed like a lot of the cards are like we're going like Avengers phase, Web Warrior phase, Guardians, that kind of stuff. So this kind of stuff makes a lot of sense. Overwatch with some Roberto Ramos art. I like it. 0 for an upgrade attached to a scheme. Max 1 per scheme. Hero Interrupt. When any amount of threat is removed from attached scheme by a thwart, discard this card. Remove an equal amount of threat from a different scheme. I don't mind that. I suppose the only like I'm just trying to see negatives of some of these cards because like the benefits are just right on the front there. But I'm trying to think of like if I'm playing Claw, and he's got multiple side schemes out, I could see it. To me, this is almost like if there's no side schemes, right? You're attaching it to the main scheme. Is that what it says, right? 1 per scheme, yeah. And then if you're thwarting for 1, that's not really a lot of value. Maybe you're thwarting for 2 off something else. This could be one of those cards that's like a 1 of or 2 of in your deck. Maybe a 1 of. I'm not sure. This kind of stuff requires for me like a little bit of play testing. It doesn't jump out as like a banger, but it could very well be. It's very situational, I think, because I remember there was it Fallout that came out, and when that card came out, it was hyped up, man. It was like, oh my god, this is what Justice needs. You can get rid of some threat, and you can smoke a bad guy. I think I played it in a few decks. It's been pretty lackluster. I'm getting the same vibes with this, but I guess this is just one of those things. Even the odds. It's pretty cool artwork. 2 for an event requirement while playing with this card. Okay, so you got to play 1 lightning resource with it. Hero action. Remove 1 per player threat from each side scheme. Deal 1 damage to the villain for each side scheme defeated this way. Uh, Again, situational. I haven't played any of the what is it, Sinister Motives, whatever came out in those villains. So I don't know what the side schemes in those villains look like. Maybe there's somebody in play that does a lot of this stuff. To me, like I could see this maybe in like against Red Skull, you know, because he's got a lot of the side schemes out. This helps, just being able to move it around instead of just locking yourself in. And I think this really works really well with a lot of Crisis. But I'm not quite sure about this one. All right, so now what is this? The Inheritors? Is this? I'm assuming, yeah. This is the Nemesis set. I don't know any of these characters. Bora for 5. 3 scheme is nasty. 1 attack. Each Inheritor minion gains 1 acceleration token. Oh. So it comes into play. It looks like a she. She gives you when revealed, if a Web Warrior character is in play, place 1 threat on each scheme. That is nasty. Or is this? I don't even know what this is. 9 cards. Is it coming with a modular? I didn't read the article. I just saw the images and I saved, so I'll have to go back and read that. I'm getting modular vibes from this. Each Inheritor minion gains patrol. Okay. If a Web Warrior character is in play. Alright. So if I'm not playing Web Warriors, these guys aren't as bad. But these stats are pretty gross, man. Deimos. Gain Stalwart. When revealed, if a Web Warrior character is in place, stun a character you control. Yeah, okay. Some bad stuff. Genix. I like the names of these characters, though. They're pretty cool. When revealed, if a Web Warrior character is in play, give Genix a tough set of scars. Okay. And then the last one here is Solus. Oh, I love the artwork on here and the name 237, eh? If a Web Warrior character is in play, give Solus 1 face down boost card. Okay, so I'm going to have to go back, apparently, and actually, I'm not going to go back. Let's do it right now. Let's just say, I'm just scrolling down here. A Feast of Fear, it's called. Taking a bit of tone shift from the rest of the SpiderHam hero pack, you'll find a bonus modular encounter set tucked to the back of the pack. This set features the insidious Inheritors, a fearsome family hell-bent on hunting all spider totems in the multiverse. While each Inheritor is plenty dangerous alone, the really scary part comes from their cruel cooperation, which we read, and they make them all impossible to ignore. Not to mention, while he may not be Father of the Year material, there's no denying that their leader Solus can soup up all Inheritors to truly villainous heights. Interesting. So I'm gonna have to jump on a Discord to ask around. I saw some rumblings about this, but I honestly haven't really dived too much in there. The vibes I was getting, and you guys might know that are watching this. So they're only putting in like 1 aspect per pack now. And whatever the remaining is, it's a modular. Are they doing this for every hero going forward now? It's a shame, because I always liked getting an influx of new cards. Modulars, I've got whatever. I'll take more cards. You know what I mean? So it's whatever. But anyway, I'll let you guys get out of here. Go check out the article yourself. The link will be in the description below. And thank you so much for watching. Take care, and we'll talk soon. Bye-bye.